Selam arkadaşlar, Hogwarts serimizin yeni bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Bölümlere kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Bu arada videoları beğeniyorsanız like tuşuna basmayı, yorum yapmayı, lütfen kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Harita odasında Profesör Niam Filzigard'ın portresiyle konuşmamız gerekiyor arkadaşlar. Bayağı bir ilerledik. Son portre kaldı. Onu da açtıktan sonra büyük ihtimal sonra yaklaşmış olacağız.
The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Üstümüzde de bazı
I shall meet
değişiklikler
you in my
yaptım.
portrait there. Until then.
Bakalım. Biri konuşuyor. Müdüre.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Profesör Fig.
Handy resource indeed. Your field guide.
Profesör Fig.
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Yardım edemem bro, sizi kurtarmak için çabalıyoruz burada.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Thank you.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Bunu alamaz mıyız ya? Neyse bunu sonra alırız.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Lanet olsun. Yanlış mı gittik ya?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Hogwarts.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls,
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none
Hemen
at
kabul
all.
edeyim hemen.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
İyi, bu müdürden ayağını kaydırdık.
Deserve him as a head.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Hoppala yarim yaz geldi.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Bok sardı.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never
Vay.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Bu muymuş lan?
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Güzel.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be...
Yes. Böyle işleri düzeltmeyi seviyorum ha.
Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Alohomora.
Ding. Oh gibi bir şey verdi.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
İnşallah fazla uzakta değildir. Profesör Weasley. Professor Weasley, Professor McGonagall Pendant, Dumbledore. Hoş. Bunlar da bir çözemedim ha.
What are you up to now?
Evet.
Revelio.
Oğlum buraya kadar nasıl çıkıyor lan o? Bu ne böyle ya?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Oldu la.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Abi söndü. Her yeri söndü.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Hadi bakalım. Sıçtık şimdi ne olacak?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Fitzgerald.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Hayda.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Çok sinsi olmanız lazım.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Görmez, görmez, görmez.
I see A staircase straight ahead.
Oraya nereden gideceğim? Heh. Ölüm. İsrail.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Nereden gideceğim?
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Kim gördü beni? Hadi be. İnşallah baştan başlatmaz ya.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Tamam ya, ben bunu sonradan görüyorum ya. Görmedim ben onu sonradan. Tamam. Ne oldu, tamam, sıkıntı yok.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Şimdi anladım ya. Şu var ya şu.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ben oradakini hiç fark edemedim ki ya demince, o yüzden şey oldu.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Eyvallah.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Ha, şuradan mı çıkacağız? Hadi.
Now's my chance.
Süper abi, süper gidiyoruz. Süper gidiyoruz şu an. Hadi.
That's the way forward. invisible.
Nereye gideceğiz lan?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to
Nilver
hide.
asa.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Nilver asa. Ölüm taşı.
I've never felt such power. Depulsor!
Baş. Ulan önüme geleni tekliyorum, doğru mu?
Bombarda! Defender!
Baş. Üçe bak be. Vay be. Aha. Ekstra güç alacağım.
Defender, Bombarda, Descender, Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Defender! Protego! Bombarda! Defender!
Ya öyle kaçarsın işte. Osulik.
Revelio.
Kaldı ölüm taşı.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Ne taşıydı lan bu? Ölüm taşı gibi bir şeydi de ismini unuttum.
You are far from finished. Pass through them all.
She's gone.
Dear, sweet.
Let us always honor. We won't be the same without her.
Adam o. Ölümü alt etti.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Miriam mı lan bu? Yo şeymiş pardon.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Vay be.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Bakalım neymiş.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Aeneas, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Vay be. Voldemort gibi yapmış bu da kendine. Aha, sonuncusu da geldi.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Ne yapıyor şimdi? Hogwarts. Merhaba. Bunu ne yaptın? Dördünde tamamladık. Kuzu koyundan vurmam var. Ne yapacak ile bir de bekleyelim lan, nasıl edeyim ben ya? İyi lan, görevi göstermesi güzel oluyor, yemin ediyorum ya.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Profesör Dumbledore efendim. Profesör McGonagall. Aa, 1000 ne lan? Profesör Dumbledore efendim. Profesör McGonagall.
Away, Highwing! Away! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oğlum ya, birden düşman beliriyor burada.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Sürekli kovalayacağım ben bunu.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Neden seni de yakalayayım?
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Hoppala.
There. Not going to hurt you.
İndik.
These rocks have seen better days.
Ve mor kurbağa ende.
Did you try not to make this too easy for me?
Dev kurbağa. Dev mor kurbağa. Dev mor kurbağa. Bakalım.
Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Tuttu. Bu kurbağalar nerede lan?
Do cooperate, won't you? Assignment's all finished.
Hah, oh be oldu. Şimdi gün boyunca Bates Class'a katılın. Görevler abi. Pardon, harita. Bombarda Maxima. Focus.
Revelio.
My mother was shocked.
There's something in there. I just
Oğlum bu ta neredeymiş ya? Şaka mı lan bu?
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Bu harbi şaka gibi. Ta nereye gitmiş ya görev? Aha. Yine altınları toplamış. Fantastik canavarlar.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Anladık.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Güzel.
Well done. Now. Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkin.
Ay işim olmaz kardeşlerine. Bay bay. Neredeymiş görevimiz? Üş lan göreve bak lan nerede?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Faster, High Wing!
Tamam bineği bırak. Ha bineği. Allah Allah.
No need to race now, my friend.
Demek ki bir yerden bir geçit falan var ya.
Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda!
Kapı kırılmıyormuş onu anladım. Niye inmiyor ya? Şimdi yoldan gideceğiz. Buraya inemezsin, buraya inemezsin. Nereye ineceğiz oğlum biz? Tahmin ettiğim gibi. Neyse oraya varayım da videoyu sonlandırayım ya. Bu ne böyle ya?
Hello?
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Oh. Ah.
Be.
Who's there? Show yourself, if you're there.
Kaçarız lan, kaçarız lan, hadi lan.
Can't handle a little altercation.
The area's still clear. Huh? Up for a bit of dying, are we? What was that? Are you quite finished? Is that the best you can buy?
Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Ben gidiyorum ya, bunlarla uğraşamam.
What are you up to now?
Ben tokum. Bunlarla uğraşılır mı la? Çok da uzakmış ya. daha hızlı gidiyoruz.
Highwing, go!
Wingardium Leviosa. Bura neymiş lan böyle? Konuşayım, görevi bitireyim arkadaşlar.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly.
Evet arkadaşlar, videoyu burada sonlandırıyorum. Bir sonraki görevlerimizde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Videoları beğeniyorsanız da like tuşuna basmayı unutmayın.